If you grew up on the internet between the years 42 BC and 2023 AD, I think there's a chance you probably played Flash games. I mean, Flash games just seem so endless as a kid. Or a slightly less adult kid. I mean, just look at this website. Now I can live out my fantasy of always wanting to dress up Anna from Frozen as a construction worker. But there were a few places you went online as a kid because of television. There was a sense of familiarity with these places. Places like Cartoon Network, PBS, Boomerang, and the one I'm talking about. We have everything. I know that guy from the macaroni! Nickelodeon was a website I visited a lot as a kid, mostly because I watched SpongeBob and I like SpongeBob a lot. But ever since the shutdown of Flash games, I've kind of wondered, what's the Nick website come to? So that's what I'm doing today. If I had to make a guess, I'd say we're in the right spot. I mean, when you're thinking of Nickelodeon websites, this is the one you're thinking of for sure. I mean, we have episodes, we have TMNT, characters and info on those characters and shows, TMNT, and games. Of course, about TMNT. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, and there were all the shows I liked on here. And now there's all these garbage shows that I don't like because I didn't watch them as a kid and I never grew any sentimental value to them. Which means they're bad. Oh, but don't worry, they still have TMNT if you were wondering. I mean, of course we gotta read about some characters, so let's do a little dive reading. Did you guys know that Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks, the show, which was actually based off Alvin and the Chipmunks, the movie, the live action one, and then that was actually based off the 70s and 60s cartoon and movies Alvin and the Chipmunks. But then that was actually made by a guy named Ross Badahasam Sr.
Hi, my name's Ross Bagdasarian.
Badahasam Sr. Only because he went to a witch doctor, and I don't want to get this quote wrong, hold on. He went to a witch doctor because, and this is what he said, he was bad at love, and the witch doctor told him to woo his woman. And I think that's pretty great. Oh, and from all that I learned that Theodore was the sensitive baby of the group. But personally, I find reading actually to be only for nerds, and frankly, I'm not a nerd. Don't ask anyone I know about that, please don't. That would ruin my reputation. I mean, of course, what did you come to Nick for? Gaming. So let's on down to the gaming page, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's go. Oh. Well, that's a bit more barren than it was last time I was here. I mean, I like Square Box pants over here, so let's try out his game. Uh-oh. They know I'm using an ad blocker. Hold on. Sponge Mania. Yeah, click anywhere to play. Wow, they all kind of look like shit. What the hell? Whoa, what's going on with Larry? Why is he so shaded in those muscles? No one else is like shaded at all. It kind of does look like if they were like Scribblenauts characters, this is what they would look like. We're gonna go with Kiri. I didn't get to read that all. What am I doing? I saw numbers and arrow keys. Okay. Ugh. Fucking shit, what am I doing? Is this like an online game? There's no way these are real people. They are all jumping in the exact same goddamn spot. How does Plankton even have 16 points? They haven't even fucking completed the game. Boom, get fucking emoted on. None of these people have even gotten to the platform that SpongeBob is on. Does this go? Just keep going? Is there a win to this game? That was an awesome game. I'm gonna not lie. That might be game of the year for me. Oh, here's what I was missing before advertisements. Hey, I want to say one thing. This footage is from August 2023. Don't make fun of the hair or how I look. I thought I looked rather dashing at the time. Don't say anything about it. Hurts my feelings. Okay, well now there's only one other game on this whole website that isn't what I'd consider a party game, which is a game with a bunch of different shows collaborating together, and that's with the Loud House. So let's play it. Fuck it, let's play the Loud House one.
Trips. Nobody has ever asked, are we there yet? With a Happy Meal in their lap. Just saying.
We're just gonna turn that off. That was awful. Okay, wow. Where were these characters in fucking Mario Kart 8? Let's play a game real quick. Do I remember the names of these characters? I've seen maybe 10 episodes, and I've definitely seen repeats. Lincoln. Fuck. One of them is named Lola. I think that's the baby. I was about to say Luna Lovegood. That is fucking Harry Potter. Luann. Luann is this one. Sport 1. Rockstar, dumb, idiot, stupid. The old one, emo, smart, tomboyish, diva, princess. I kind of want to be the baby. Arrow keys to move, spacebar to dash. What am I? Oh, there was a gay coin down there. What am I doing? I'm picking up coins. I see that. Oh, can I dash into? Can I dash into other people? Is that... Okay. Truly, this might be the hardest game known to man. What the fuck? This is like Binding of Isaac. I'm winning. I'm winning. Miss Cookie 374. That's me. No one else has a coin. Except you. Oh. We were not on the same plane. I will tell you that fucking much. Yeah, this game fucking is awful. This is... No other person is playing this game right now in the world. Not a chance. I hate that. I hate that. All of it. Get it off my screen. Hey, I'm down here now. Both these games have a thing I like to call the I.O. effect. Whoa. And the I.O. effect is where it acts like you're playing against real online people when in fact you're just playing against a bunch of bots. Now, why is it called the I.O. effect? Well, use your brain a little bit, please. I call it the I.O. effect because in a lot of I.O. games, like online, it has like leaderboards where it's like, oh, these are the top 20 players. And none of those people are real. Those are all imaginary people. They are AI, they are bots. But the game wants you to think you're playing multiplayer so that you keep playing and want to beat all the other players. Or that's just my theory. My game theory. Okay, well, going 0-2 with the games was not on my 2024 bingo card. But maybe this last one will turn it around for us. And of course, if we don't want to use SpongeBob Boyman or an AO3 writer's wet dream, I mean, what else can we pick? Nikolai, let's go bowling! Maybe if I discover the goodness of milk and apple slices in my Happy Meal, then life will be good for once.
What is it?
Pretzel. It's pretzel! Got loading pins. Loading penis. Penis. Like penis, you know? Let's go league mode. These light... Sussy Baka, get out of my hair! No way, they got Hey Arnold repping here? And there's 2 unlockable characters, both being SpongeBob characters. Danger Force. My finger really hurts. Not because of the Danger Force girl, but because I hit it on my shelf earlier. I'm gonna pick Hey Arnold just because he's the most random inclusion. Can I not pick Hey Arnold? Who can I pick? Oh, there we go. Drag forward. This is definitely supposed to be a mobile game. Fred. Fuck. It's bowling! Strike. Fuck, where did that pin go? You're really pissing me off. Spear. Bonk. Can you hit bystanders in this? Boom, and I get one more throw. Give me a strike. Shit! 96. Out of what? What could you get in 5 frames? Wow, that was a really... 1 star? What the fuck? You know, suck my fucking dick. How about that? I did not like bowling very much. And I mean, besides that, that's kind of like it. for Nick.com, at least the regular one. Or I mean, a game where SpongeBob yearns for the mines. There's not a lot else to do here. But personally, I had so much memories, and I had a lot of nostalgia going back to this website, even if it's changed a lot since I've been here. And that makes me feel like this website wasn't useless. And guess what? This website's not useless. You want to know why? Because it actually helped us find the next website, which of course, let's all say it on 3, of course, is
Odd Parents, Fairly Odd Parents. It lets you live when you have a kid with Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, right.
Now, Nick Helps is a weird website to make jokes about because it really is actually a very helpful website for kids who don't know how to express themselves emotionally, or kids that don't know much about their cultures, or even how to just not be a bully. Which is why me, a 21-year-old straight white man, is up for the challenge. There's actually such a wide variety of physical or emotional type activities on this website. Like, for example, I found this origami appa thing from Avatar, and as soon as I saw it was 30 minutes long, I actually shut it off because my little brain cannot take that kind of attention. So instead I found something a lot easier for me to do. And when I say easier, I mean I took about a minute to figure out how to get this thing to work. So easier is relative to everyone but babies. Babies could figure this out instantly, and it took me a minute and a half. I click this thing, I'm like, oh, that's gonna bring me to it. No. Oh. And you know what? I'm having a great time with these positive affirmation cards. I mean, I'm feeling real good about myself. I feel like I could take on the world. I don't think that one's for me. Genuinely, this website is like the biggest hidden W that Nickelodeon has. It's fantastic. And yeah, I don't think they ever advertise it. So, L for a W equals W, Riz, Phantom Tax, Ohio, Aiden Ross, and Aiden Ross, and Aiden. And though there's nothing left for me personally on this website, and I have no connection to it, it kind of leads us to our next website, which is probably the second most popular one, which, of course, guys, of course, we're talking about Nick. Guppies, bubble, guppies, bubble guppies, bubble guppies.
Good morning, Mr.
You guys know a pair of twins that look so identical? You're like, your guys are identical. And then they're like, no, we're actually fraternal. And you're like, oh, okay, sure. But in the back of your mind, you're like, wow, they are not fraternal. They look identical, they sound identical, they dress identical. It's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of like me with Nick and Nick Jr. right now. Sure, there's colors. There's a palette swap. But genuinely, this is the same layout of a website. I mean, but we have to give it a fair shot. They just like the color blue more than they like orange. Why would we hate them for that? They're correct. I mean, I was looking around. I'm like, wow, there's some shows I recognize on here. There's Peppa Pig, which I didn't know was even Nick. And then there's, oh, look, there's a Baby Shark show. I didn't know that existed. And then Ryan's World. Like the YouTuber? He's got a TV show? I mean, but with a little more sleuthing, of course, I found the adult section. Get out of here, stupid babies. Go play with your Paw Patrol toys. This is adults' time. Oh. Okay, yeah. Why don't we go play with some Paw Patrol toys? That's what I would say if there were actually games on this website. There's 5. There's 5 games. And 3 of them are different versions of Ready Steps to 2. I mean, of course, I had to start with Finding Feelings, which... Why does he look like a 3D, fan-made model? I feel like I'd see this in, a GIF somewhere on Twitter. He's doing the Dwayne The Rock Johnson face. I've seen a good amount of episodes of Bubble Guppies. This is his happy face, I'm pretty sure. It was fun. And of course, I had to play some Remy Steadies to Go, which, was... This dumbass. I've got him. Thanks. Thought-provoking. And of course, I could not miss out on Super Search, which... Ryder, Zuma, that guy, Marshall, Chicken. Stop. You're buttering me up too much. It was kind of shit, actually, you know? I mean, I know these games are made for 4-year-olds, but as a 4-year-old myself at one point, I was already on my 8th year at NASA. So, like, step it up. I mean, this generation could never survive an Xbox lobby, am I right, guys? What's actually weird about the Nick Jr. website is I found these 2 very interesting shows, and they're so cool, actually. I mean, one is this, like, faux stop-motion animation show that looks rad as hell. Hey, guys, I'm actually editing right now. I want to jump in. Kiri and Lou, the faux stop-motion animation show I was talking about, I looked it up. It is real stop motion animation. They have I don't know how many parts it is. I think it's like a 5-part series about how you can do stop motion animation at home, and they're showing it with like examples from their show and how to do it. That's rad. That's awesome. I'm gonna link that down below because that's cool as fuck. So I'm sorry to the Kiri and Lou community for saying that it's faux stop motion. It's actually real. I just didn't think they'd have the budget for that for some reason. I think that's everything for now. With peace and love, Mr. Worldwide. And then the other is this like celebrity cooking show that had like Josh Gad and Kristen Bell on it. That's cool as fuck. What timeline are we in? Well, good thing I don't need to know what's going on anymore because we're moving on from Nick Jr. And you know what? I think we need to move on to something a bit more adult, won't you say? And of course, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be honest, we really have quite a budget for these title cards. Like, this is getting insane how much this is. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. For these next, like, let me see, 10 shows or so, I'm not gonna have a lot to say about them. They are very nothing. So if I skip past them kind of fast, no, I didn't feel like writing anymore. Oh my god, he's just like us. Go on, Queen, I said give stop us it, nothing. Okay? Stop. SpongeBob is doing the storytime animator pose. So the Nick Parents website actually just has a bunch of like arts and crafts for kids and parents to do, but I felt like I had to do one, even though I've never been a parent and I've never even peed on a pregnancy test before. I had to do a craft, and of course, in the most lazy and easy way possible. So I settled on being something and doing something epic. Oh, you know what? I'll be a Ninja Turtle. Be amazed. I am Leonardo. I can't see. That's really all I had to say about this website. And while I was actually scrolling, I noticed this like teachers section at the top here, which is kind of funny, you know. That's kind of like a segue into our next website, which is of course, you know, Nick. This is a weird website for Nick. This is a website where you go to take like a test about your kid to see, like, give them like a little learning plan, but they aren't in school yet. It's like for like before preschool, which of course means it's perfect for me to take the quiz. Let's ace this. I actually did take this whole quiz with not even one little bit of lollygagging or tomfoolery in sight. My child can hold and use a pencil properly, cut with safety scissors, and put together 4 to 9 piece puzzles. What a weird combination of things. My child could do most of these, just most. Jump. Jump. Run. Hop. Oh, hop on. I thought I was just gonna say hop. I was like, that's just jumping. Hop on 1 foot. Throw or kick a ball? I mean, you couldn't see where that landed, but rest assured, there is now a hole through my door. To write letters. What the fuck's the quote for? What the air quotes for? Yeah, my child can write letters. I mean, they're not really letters. She did just really like the number 8 and kept drawing that a bunch of times. But it's close, you know, it's close. We're getting there, baby steps. Because she's a baby, a child. 1, 2, 3, STEM. What are we talking about STEM for? This is for kindergartners. Count out loud from 1 to 10 in order. So of course, I was very excited. My learning plan was going to be like, of course, I need to see as a 21-year-old man. So let's see. And I'm happy to announce that I got an internal server error. Multiple times. I didn't get results. It's kind of sad. But I guess then we'll just kind of move on to the next website, which is... I might say this another time, but this might be the weirdest website I come across in the whole video. Now you might have questions like, oh, isn't this website just about birthdays? First off, you sound annoying. Second off, step off. And third off, yes, of course, it's all about birthdays. There is a feature on this website that allows you to get personalized calls from select characters that they have selected, of course. And I have to say, it is quite the experience. I'm going to be so clear with you right now. If a child found this website, how many times do you think Wally Kazam has been picked? 3, maybe?
Hi, Jacob. It's me, SpongeBob. Gary and I are calling to wish you the best bikini bottom birthday ever. We heard you turned 11 years old today. Okay, Gary wants to talk to you. Go ahead, Gary. Gary, speak up. Now's not the time to be shy. Gary, it was your idea. Come on, our friend is waiting. Yeah! Happy birthday. Hope you have a ton of fun. Okay, Gary, time to hang up now. Okay, just one more.
No fucking shot. I mean, recently people have been talking about AI taking over the world, but this shit's been under our nose for fucking years. I mean, the oldest page I can find about this is this old Vimeo video from 9 years ago.
We signed up for the Nick Jr. birthday club, and now Katie's about to get a big surprise on her special day.
It's for you.
Hola, Katie. Soy Dora. Happy birthday.
Okay, maybe I overreacted a little bit there. Maybe we should just move on and go to our next website.
I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig. Work and play.
These title cards are getting ridiculous. I didn't even get to fucking finish my sentence.
I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother. And this is Peppa Pig.
Work and play.
Nick UK might have the least content of any website we look at today. Don't do it. It's actually crazy. There is nothing to click on this website besides the little links at the bottom that you never click on. So of course I had to read one of them. Which one did I click on? You're wondering, of course. The anti-slavery statement that was made this year? Anti-slavery? I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory that you're against slavery. Not to Nick UK, though. We nonetheless take a zero-tolerance policy to slavery and human trafficking. Well, good. You've hit the fucking floor with the bar. I'm gonna be so real with you. Moving on.
The Wonder Pets go to Noggin.
Okay, I know I just wrote on my script and also said out loud that Nick UK might have the least amount of material and content on his website, but actually that would be Noggin. Noggin has the least. First off, didn't know Noggin was even Nick related, but apparently it is. Second off, you can't do anything on this website without paying. And I'm not doing that.
Could Ted and Mary be having an affair? Find out in episode 111.
Dude, just call me Michael Jordan in the MLB because this is 3 strikeouts in a row. This website has 2 pages. One of them telling you the 3 shows they have airing on their website and their television network, and the other one being their schedule and telling you what time those shows are on. I mean, the most interesting thing about this website is that you get to see what episode was airing while I was recording the first footage. These guys are good. Hey guys, I'm editing. I forgot to record a transition between this one and the next website, so we're gonna do that now. Wow, that website was a real doozy, huh? Well, I mean, nothing could be better than this. Wait a minute. Is that a new website I see in the distance? No, it couldn't be. It's... And then you like cut it off at it, so it's like a funny transition.
Hey guys, it's me Josh, from the hit show Drake and/or Josh. And I'm Drake, from that one courtroom hearing. We just love Nickelodeon so much. Some might say we have a minor case of the Mondays. What does that even mean? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean, what do I... Where did you get that sign? What do you mean, where did I get that sign? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Why is this one a website? Why does it have its own website? Let me sit you down and tell you what this is, okay? This is the Nick Watch. It's only being sold on this website, and it's kind of like the modern day equivalent of that Ladybug phone from Diver Wimpy Kid, where it could only call home and 911. What's even weirder is that this is only being sold in the UK and Israel right now. What is the point of this and the website?
Oh, that's nice.
It's a theme park. Correction, it's 2 theme parks. I mean, one's in New Jersey, the other's in Minnesota. Really just the cornerstones of America, don't you think? Minnesota. I mean, if you've ever wanted to ride a roller coaster with the Back at the Barnyard Gang, or bounced up and down with the cast of Wonder Pets, or just wanted to ride like a normal carousel, this is the place for you. All jokes aside, like on the down low, if someone works there and wants to hit a boy up with some free tickets, I mean, I wouldn't complain. That sounds cool as fuck. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. Here we go, it's a lean green ninja team. On the scene, cool teens doing ninja things. So extreme out the sewer like laser beams. Get rocked with the shell shock pizza kings. Can't stop these radical dudes. The secret of the ooze made the chosen few emerge from the shadows to make their moves. The good guys win and the bad guys lose. Whoa, is that another Nick related place with 2 locations? This is getting kind of crazy, guys. I don't know if we could do this anymore. I mean, and instead of Minnesota and New Jersey, which are the cornerstones of America, of course, we have Mexico and Dominican Republic, which are, you know, cool, but they're no Minnesota, right? And you can't even guess what these places are. They're hotels. Yeah, it's Nick Hotels. It says it's like hotels and resorts. That's what they are. Yeah, you got me. So, of course, on these websites, I wanted to plan a trip. 2 parents, 2 kids at both resorts. See which one's the cheapest option, which one could be the most expensive, you know? I think it's a little bit strange, but not really, that when I selected that there was 2 kids, they made me say the ages of the kids. So of course, you know, I selected one as the youngest possible and one as the oldest possible. For fairness, you know? The results are fucking crazy. So the cheapest option at whatever place this one is, it's on here right now, at the Punta Resort, was $648.50 a night. Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry. I'm just listening to Boy Genius while wearing my MXM Tune shirt. There's a problem. So when I ran that, like, the test I was talking about with the 2 kids, 2 adults, I did that when I was writing the script. And the problem is, when I was writing the script, I wasn't recording or taking pictures of any of it for some reason. So I have absolutely no proof of how much it was. So instead, I'm just going to redo it now. Okay, so there's some parameters I want to set that I didn't set the first time I did this. So again, I'm doing 2 adults, 2 children, 1 the youngest, 1 the oldest, but also the dates of the trip. The dates of the trip are from March 6th of this year, 2024, to March 10th, 2024. So as I'm recording this, it's got a few weeks to like set it up. So that's gonna be the same for both, and we're gonna see what it does. Well, it does make sense looking at it now, but in both results, the Nest Suite actually was the cheapest at the Punta Cana what? At the Punta Cana resorts, and instead of being $600 and whatever dollars I said there, it's actually $539.25 a night. I didn't even mention this. For sleeping, there's a king-size bed and a pull-out couch, possibly. It just says sofa. Where are 4 people gonna fit here? What are you gonna do? 2 people in the bed and then one like this? Lost style, dude? And with that, your whole trip is gonna cost roughly this amount. That could vary depending if they you book for multiple nights, if they make it cheaper or anything, but this is the general amount I would say you'd be spending for a fucking 5-day vacation. There is a problem, the way I'm going most expensive, least expensive, and that's because a lot of the rooms as you scroll down are not available, but I have a good feeling that this is the most expensive room because it just makes the most sense. So for the most expensive for the Punta Cana resort, it is, of course, the pineapple. Hi. This one is literally, it's a golden pineapple that I think leads into another section of the house. It's way bigger. You get your own pool. You get a lot of things for this one. You get 1,500 square feet. That's a house. That's like a mini house. Currently, the pineapple for the days I've set is $8,956.25 a night. And of course, we have to go the total. How much would your trip be? Yikes. Ooh, that hurts. I don't know what's happening at the Rivera. How do you say that? I've been saying Rivera. Is that how you say it? Riviera. Oh, shit. Just closed out of the tab by accident. So the cheapest for our specifications at the Riviera Maya Resort, it's $1,348.75 a night. That's coming at you at the Swim Up Oceanfront King Suite. Wait, swim up? Does that mean you can literally swim up to your room? Oh my god, it's one of those rooms. That's so cool. Is it $1,300 whatever dollars cool? No, it's not that cool. You know how many fucking Pokemon cards I could buy with that? And our cheapest suite at the Riviera Maya would add up to about yay big. That would be your chunk of change you'd have to pay. Alright, and now the time you guys have been waiting for. The most expensive room at the Riviera Maya location. But we do have a runner back. In the script, what was the most expensive was the Layer Suite. And guess what? It's the Layer Suite again. This time coming in at $9,419 a day. A night. That's like so much. Holy shit. You get 2,368 square feet in the interior, and then 710 square feet for the exterior. That's crazy. I need to see pictures of this. Okay, so it's TMNT themed. That's cool. There's fucking 2 pictures for $9,000? I mean, it's cool, but why is it so expensive? And with the Layer Suite, your total cost for your 5-day trip would be that much money. Ooh, that's no good. And now here's the total if you went on all 4 vacations at the same time. I just thought that would be a fun number. It's not very fun when you look at it that way. Alright, well, I don't think I need to interject myself anymore. I think I need to get this onto my computer and then get editing. Alright, this has been Star Command. Other and out. Peace. Isn't that just awesome what rich people can do with their money? I mean, I don't go on vacations very often, but dude, that's ridiculous. I need something to ease off the pain, and I know just the place. I don't really feel like getting up for this one. Okay, we're up. I think I lied a little bit about this one. If you couldn't tell by the name, this is a website dedicated to all things about Nick animation, which would be so cool if I wasn't 14 websites deep at this point. I mean, actually, there's a lot of really useful and helpful things on this website. I mean, there's what they're hiring for. They have a list of all their showrunners and what shows they've made. It's really nice. But that's not funny. So instead, I'm gonna make fun of this logo placement. I mean, it's just sitting there in a white box. Doesn't it just look dumb? Am I right, guys? I think we should beat it up and take its lunch money.
Die, die, die.
I'll be honest, I have now run out of websites to talk about with the green screen, which is really nice because I don't want to do this anymore. I think there's another section though about like lost websites or like websites that aren't on anymore, so maybe you should stick around for that. There probably is. I don't know. I haven't filmed it yet, of course.
That sounds like Swiper. That sneaky fox. He'll try to swipe the crown. Do you see Swiper? Where? Yeah, there he is.
Uh-oh. Welcome to my corner. Nice to see you all here. I hope you all brought your lunch because this is going to take a little bit of time. So while the first part of this video was very scripted and like I knew what was going to happen, I'm not 100% sure what's going to go on here besides the websites I have in mind. And first off, I just want to say, whoops, missed a lot of them. I just assumed that when I found like 15 websites that would be kind of it. But I was kind of like very wrong about that. And I guess there's no better way to get started than just kind of going for it. So I guess we'll start with our first mini section.
With a wonderful world of friendship.
That title card isn't nearly as impressive as the other ones have been. Alright, this section just kind of means that it's versions of Nick and Nick Jr. That are just different countries versions, I guess. Kind of how in GeoGuessr, if you find a website on a window and it has like .de, that's Germany. So that's just kind of how it works. Every country's got their own like little dot whatever at the end of a website. So that's just kind of how these are working as well. So there's a bunch I'm just going to kind of name off because guess what? They are just reskins of Nick UK and that kind of style. So we're going to name all those off right now. All right. Nickelodeon Latin America, Nickelodeon Brazil, Nickelodeon Germany, Nickelodeon Denmark, Nickelodeon Norway, Nickelodeon Netherlands, Nickelodeon Africa, Nickelodeon Poland, Nickelodeon France, Nickelodeon Arabia, Nickelodeon Portugal, Nickelodeon Sweden, Nickelodeon Belgium, Nickelodeon Spain. I did want to make note of this one actually, Nickelodeon Italy. It's the only one that for some reason made its link orange when I put it in my Google Doc. I'm really not sure what that's about, but it's there, and you know what? It stands out from the crowd. These are going to be the websites that are versions of that previous thing I just did, but they just didn't work for me. Like, it just brought up an error or it just didn't load at all. So that consists of Nick India, Nickelodeon Russian, Nickelodeon Asian, Nickelodeon Australia, and Nickelodeon Pakistan. I also had 2 websites just redirect me back to the original nick.com, that being Nickelodeon Hungary and Alexa, how do you say the country's name Hungary?
Okay, but which language do you want me to translate to?
English. That didn't help at all. So yeah, Nickelodeon Hungary and Nickelodeon Romania are the 2 that do that. We've also got a bunch of Nick Jr. Reskins of Nick UK. So we've got Nick Jr. Denmark, Nick Jr. Germany, Nick Jr. Australia and New Zealand, Nick Jr. Spain, Nick Jr. Poland, Nick Jr. Latin America, Nick Jr. Brazil, Nick Jr. Netherlands, Nick Jr. UK and Ireland, Nick Jr. Italy. And also we have one more little deviator here. Nickelodeon Jr. France is for some reason the only one to have Nickelodeon Jr. written out in full text instead of having Nick Jr. at the top. I just thought that was interesting. I'm not sure why. Like, why are they the only ones to do that? There's got to be some conspiracy behind that. Someone get on that. Next video, an hour and a half of me trying to figure out why Nickelodeon Jr. France has Nickelodeon Jr. instead of Nick Jr. at the top. Stay tuned for that one. And then we also have 2 Noggin websites that just kind of don't do anything. So we have Noggin Latin America that just full on doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Microsoft Store, I don't care that gaming services got updated. And then Noggin Brazil, which actually just redirects you to Paramount Plus. I don't know, those were the only 2 Noggins I could find. Now, here's the fun part. There's a few Nicks that actually are different, and I'm going to go explore that a little bit more. Not here, but over there. Wait, watch this cool transition. Ready? Transition.
Did I say I was gonna do a transit? All right, the first website we're gonna dig into is our Nick website. For you keen observers, I am actually using Microsoft Edge. I don't really know why. I just didn't really want to be on Google. So our first website that we're diving a little bit deeper into is Nick Canada. There's not a lot, but it is just different than the other Nicks, so that's kind of why I chose to stop and talk about it. So like looking at the website, it's actually just kind of the exact same, but in a different format, basically. I mean, it's got what everything else had. It had the schedule, the where to watch, but it just looks different. So maybe I shouldn't have made this a whole section. The ultimate test, though, is seeing if I can actually click on this stuff or not. That's disappointing. You click on it and it just brings up the schedule. Shit. Wait, there we go. Now we're more Nick themed over here. It's blocking one. I didn't even realize that. There we go. That's way more Nick themed. Also, I put on a hat. Please don't comment on the hat. Please. I don't know how structurally this section will go, but what the fuck is brace face? Oh, that's brace face. I do know that. I just didn't know it was called that. I guess that makes sense. We could contact them at info@nickcanada.com, but I'm not going to do that because that would be fucking rude as hell. Fucking, who is Ranger Bob? I guess that's just kind of it for Nick Canada. That was just it. Moving on to the next Nick website.
Take this to defend yourself. It's a powerful weapon. Guard it well. Only use it in times of severe distress.
This is a pen. This is a pen.
Wow, I have no idea what is going on right now. I think it's kind of funnier if I don't translate it, so we're not going to. Okay, this one is Nickelodeon Grease. This looks way different than anything else I've even looked at today. Who is that lady? She kind of looks like if Annie grew up. No, not Annie. Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits, loop-de-loop. What's her name? Alexa? Oh, you're not plugged in. Rats. Okay, yeah, so they've got all their shows here. I love 44 Cats. The sequel to 43 Cats and 42 Cats and 41 Cats. Okay, that's creepy. Don't show me this stuff. This is a kid's website. Yeah, so they've got a bunch of games. And since I chose not to translate this, I don't know what this says. This lady's popping up too much. I'm very intrigued to know what this is. I'm gonna translate it just because I want to know what this is. The Wizard of Oz is waiting for us at the theater under the bridge. What? I don't... Oh, what the fuck is that? They're advertising. What is going on with the ads? What is that? What causes plaque psoriasis? No, I don't care. What's competitions? Win quadruple invitations to Kung Fu Panda 4. Can I sign up for this, or is this is this just a Greece thing? Dude, imagine I won these tickets and then I was like, well, I gotta fly out to Greece now to watch Kung Fu Panda 4. Oh, this wasn't a game. This was like a advertisement for something. Is there some shows I don't recognize? That's what I like trying to find on these websites is originals for this area. Dude, they get Ninjago on Nick? That was a Cartoon Network thing in the US. I don't know any of these shows. Like these live action ones, I don't know any of these. Like there was like Big Time Rush, and then there's been stuff like, oh, it's the bunnies. Yeah, but there's been like Big Time Rush, and then there's like the Spiders, Ride, See Dad Run. This looks cool. Not sure what it is, but it looks cool. It premieres at 8:30 every single night. That's called consistency, dude.
Beatboxing puppy.
Huh?
I think that's it for Nick Grease. I think I need to move on, or I'm going to keep falling down rabbit holes that I've already fallen down. Next one.
Oh, Timmy!
Oh no! It's Timmy's dad's eye!
I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority as your father by coming in anyway!
This is the most like the Nick website we've had the entire time. Except there's a lot of Nick originals, apparently, that's made for Israel. I don't know what this show is. I don't know what this show is. Because, like, there's this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. There's a lot. Let's see if I can find, like, Big Time Rush or iCarly or any of them. Okay, there's Danger Force right there. Is that a puppet, actually? I thought that was animated. That might be a puppet. Oh my god, it is a puppet. Well, obviously, this is games. Oh my god, there is significantly more games. What's actually weird about this is it's no longer on the actual Nick website, so if it's on this one, that's kind of awesome, actually. Oh shit, it just works. Yeah, this is exactly... Whoop, not... Wait, what? It's clicking. Got it. Ah. easiest game of my fucking life. The thing is, I've already played that game a lot. I'm not gonna play it again. It's the most like the Nick website. Just akin to maybe an older version of the Nick website, like maybe 2013, 2014 probably. There's a lot of originals, like a lot of live action original shows. Like holy shit. But yeah, look at all this. I don't know what any of this is. She kind of looks like Lucy from Big Time Rush. These are all apparently Teen Nick. I don't know what Teen Nick is. That might be just like a them thing. I'm assuming all the live action are just Teen Nick. I'm assuming there's no animated on there, because teenagers don't like animation. But I guess that's it for this one. On to the next one.
Flag twirlers, let's move! Come on, move!
All right, we're moving on to Nick Jr. And there's actually only one I want to talk about, and that is Nick Jr. Russia. It's weird because the Nickelodeon Russian website didn't work for me, but the Nick Jr. Russian website did. I'll be honest, I can't read it. This one didn't give me an option to translate like the Nick Grease did, so I can't read absolutely anything. So I'm assuming these are all games. They look like games. I see Blue's Clues, I see Paw Patrol. This seems like way more games than Nick Jr. did have on the international whatever version. What is this tic-tac? Can I just play tic-tac-toe? Oh, it's just games. Yeah, this just brings you to games. Before we go to games, I guess we should explore around a little bit. Wow, why does it go one at a time? For the most part, I recognize all these shows. So there's no Russian specific show for Nick. Wow, a lot of Blaze games. Bro, I don't even fucking know what I'm doing. We'll play one game. Pup Foo looks so good. We're doing Pup Foo, I think. I think we're gonna have the headphones on for this one. So far, no sound. That's not a bad thing, but it's just like a thing I'm noticing. That chicken is really spinning though, so that's intriguing. Of course I will, Marshall. I can't believe I have to sit through another loading screen after just watching a little cutscene. Okay, Zuma. Don't worry, Zuma, we're getting you that orange belt. Dude, it's Candy Crush. I'm a little confused as to why it's in English. I'm now just realizing that. Good job, Zuma. That was all for you, baby girl. Holy shit. Another fucking loading screen. So you come here often? Thank God. I'll be honest, though, I'm looking at my camera right now, and how I'm reacting and what I look like, I kind of look like I'm on, like, Teens React. Okay, I think we're done with that. Shut up, Marshall. I don't really know what this website was. It felt like it's just, there's more games, but that doesn't mean they're good, but that doesn't mean the originals were good either. So, yeah, that was Nick Russia. No, that was Nick Jr. Russia. Kind of unremarkable, if I'm gonna be honest. So, we'll move on to the next one. Whatever it is, it's probably something interesting.
Hi, I'm Pig with today's viewer mail. Here's a letter from Violet, age 5. Dear Pig, are you sure there's time in the show to do this? Good question, Violet. The answer is no. Bye-bye.
Welcome back to the corner. It's nice seeing you here. Now, the rest of these websites were kind of hard to define, and so I tried my best, but they're all just kind of gonna be lumped into this one category, and you have to kind of live with that. I'm sorry. The first website is actually Paw Patrol Live, which is just a website to buy tickets for the live stage show of Paw Patrol. Don't worry, I checked for you. The lowest ticket you can get is $33 at the newest show, but you better hurry because it does happen in about 12 hours, so you probably should hurry a little bit on that. And then we have Baby Shark on Tour.com, which is, it's a Baby Shark stage show. Don't worry, this one's actually only $20. And there was like a lot of tickets left, so I think you can snatch it pretty last minute, probably at the door. Then there's two that count. Really, I'm gonna barely talk about them. You have the NickAllStarsBrawl.com, which is just like the website for the game Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl, like the 2D Smash Bros game they have. It's all about that. In a similar vein, NickKartRacers.com, which is just for this. It's just for their kart racing games that they have, which I think they have 3, which is like a lot actually. This one's really interesting though. This one is theescapegame.com/Rugrats. It's weird. It's a escape room affiliated with Nickelodeon based off of Rugrats. And apparently it was a limited time thing that was in, let's see, in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and in Las Vegas, Nevada. What the fuck did I say? I'm really not sure if they're there anymore. They're still on the website for the Las Vegas one, It says limited time, and that was in 2021. So those could definitely be gone. I really don't know. Then we got the Nick's, what? And then we got the nickbox.com, which is just a subscription box that no longer exists. It brings you to a page saying like the Avatar, the SpongeBob, and the whatever box are no longer in rotation or whatever. So, wah, wah. And then we also have SpongeBobShop.com. This one, of course, is about SpongeBob. It's just kind of like Nick merch. It's kind of their website just for that. But the thing about it is that it's actually moving to Paramount's merch website soon. It says at the top. And I don't know if it'll still be here by the time I finish this video. So, cross your fingers.
Alright, you want to get together tonight and study for our chemistry test?
Totally.
My place?
Will your mom be there?
Yeah.
Let's study at my place.
Good call.
Later.
Bye.
This one, I don't know what it is really, but it's called Go Noodle, and I think they're just like Nick affiliated. They're not owned by Nick, I don't think. Because you go on it and it's just like a bunch of PDFs or mini videos. I guess maybe we watch one? Let's do Anatomy of a Good Friend. Wow. I thought this was more in depth. Blog posts, wait, hold on. We got a dog with a blog here. It's super updated because there's videos for Rock, Paper, Scissors, which is their newest show to come out. I don't know if it came out already. If it did, congrats. Might still be in the closet to this day. Every danger, help our heroes. What's happening here? Hi, Charlotte. My help. Oh, yeah. Yes, Charlotte. Hold on. Shit, my hat. Your famous onion dip. Ah, get away. Get away, bugs. What the? Oh my god, a helicopter. No way. Ah! I'm tossing, Charlotte. I'm tossing. Can't really squat. This doesn't go very far. We found him. I spit on my keyboard. Up to 2. I don't have room back here. How am I supposed to stop Dr. Maniac? Fuck. Haba. Haba. That was a lot. I don't know what the fuck that was. How much do you think they got paid for that? Or was that in their contract? Charlotte was there just like on set one day and they were like, you need to film this. And they said, we're gonna make history. I'm at a loss for words for that. I think we just need to move on. That was awesome as fuck. This one I thought was really interesting and weird at the same time. www.idreamofjimmy.com. It's like a retro recreation of like a Jimmy Neutron like fan page. I don't know if there was a website that used to look like this, but it's so cool. I don't want to go too in depth on it, but it's weird how perfect they nail the era this looks like it should be from. Hats off to whoever made it. I'll put their name on the screen somewhere right now. This one is weird because I don't know exactly what it is. tetracreative.com/Nickelodeon Refractor. Nope. www.tetracreative.com/Nickelodeon Refactor. I found this one pretty early on in the search, and it's just like someone redesigning Nick's website for the phone and computer. I'm not sure if it's official or not. I was looking around the website and I saw nothing to assume that it was. I don't know what else it would be then, like a side project for someone or like maybe a school assignment. Anyway, it's cool. It's cool to see like the decisions and whatnot behind that, but I'm not going to talk about it too much. Okay, these next few are actually kind of Nick websites. The other ones were kind of stretching the definition, but these are full-on Nick websites that I think, whatever, you know? Experiencesbynick.com. This is just a landing page for everything you kind of do, just like Nick related. Whether it's the amusement parks that we talked about or the resorts. This is like kind of the space you'd go to get to those websites initially. I just didn't know it existed when I made the first part of the video. This one's weird. It's called nickslimecity.com. When you go to it, it's like, oh, sorry, this shuts down. It'll actually give you a link to go to the Experiences by Nick website. It looks like, from a little bit of research, that it was like a place you could go to in Florida that was like all based around slime, and like
It was like a walk-in, hour-long, like, not tour, but like, maybe like an interactive tour kind of thing, where you like make slime and whatnot. It's really weird. It's shut down now for sure. I know that. And I think it had like 2.5 out of 5 stars on TripAdvisor, so maybe there's a reason it was shut down. This one, nickourworld.tv, was one I'm very surprised I didn't find when I originally made the green screen footage. The reason I'm very surprised is because it is just like, it's a Nick website. Like, it's full on just one. It's all about like recycling and how to do better for our earth, but it's just all like PDFs, and that's really it. It's basically just a bunch of PDFs, and it's a very janky website. I don't know why, but like when you click the button, there's no animation or anything, there's no press down, it just goes to it. It's a very bare bones website that does not have a lot to do. And that's why I am not going to talk about it anymore.
We did it! We painted the whole house, and without getting a drop of paint on anything but the flappin' flotsam, what's that?
You know, apparently I actually missed a vacation spot for Nickelodeon. Apparently there's Nickelodeon Adventure Lakeside, which is in the UK. I don't think it's a place you stay. I think it's just like, it's like a place you just go to. A la Legoland, kind of. Children's tickets only 10 euros or pounds, or which one's which? I don't remember. Under 90 centimeters goes for free. How big is 90 centimeters? 35, so about 3 feet. Okay, if you're under 3 feet, you get in for free. So just I guess abuse that if you can. They're only open till 3 p.m. Why would you do that? I've got to know what's at the Slime Cafe. I'm gonna assume pizza. Maybe a hot, oh, they probably don't do hot dogs there. Get your fucking thing away from me. I just want to know what's on the menu. There's no, what's the point of that? If I were to go, I would be, yeah, an adult. We'll go this day. How much are we talking? Oh shit. It's only 6? That's a fantastic price, actually. That is a great price. You guys in the UK really have this figured out. Where is this? In the UK, I mean. Like, where are we talking about? Where is this? Oh, how to get here. Exactly what I wanted to know. Oh my fucking god. 612 The Quay, Lakeside Shopping Center, West Thurrock, Grays, Essex, RM22AD. What the fuck does that even mean? Why we bring an AD into this? I had to go back in time? I don't know where that is. So, that's it for this.
Oh no, Ryder, he's picking up the Paw Patroller! What are we gonna do?
This is a website I found, and I'm not sure what to think about it. This is a website dedicated fully to Paw Patrols. It's literally just pawpatrol.com. So, oh, uh-oh. Yo, they've got game, I think. We'll go to my favorite character. Where's the chicken? The chicken doesn't have its own games. Chickaletta. We'll go to my second favorite. I like Rubble. Rubble on the double. I'm playing tic-tac-toe. I'm gonna play as this guy. Oh, you think you're so smart. Dumbass! Chase, you're really bad at this. Why are you celebrating? You lost. You're a loser. I thought there would be a lot more to do here. There's some crafts. So, like, you can I color it here, or is this like a... Oh, I can.
I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Yeah! Yeah! In some of these, in some of these. Almost there, and... Done. Now let's see how it looks so far.
Pretty good. Pretty good if I say so myself. I can download the image? Hell yeah, I'm gonna put that in the video somewhere. Jungle Rescue. I thought he's supposed to be... Is it supposed to be green? I have it as red. Well, I think that's everything for this website. I thought this would be a lot more, if I'm being honest. There's more games, but... Bitch, I'm not playing another one.
So, do you know whose birthday it is? I can't believe the captain remembered my birthday! He really does care!
Of course, we had to end this little thing on a banger. This is Avatar Studios, which is owned by Nickelodeon, of course. So that's why I wanted to do this a lot, because I wanted to do this. Also, they have a bending quiz. My name's Jacob. What's yours? We're gonna figure out what element we are. That's gonna be so awesome. Oh, that's hard. It's between these two. I prefer Korra, I think. So I'm gonna go Korra. It's dinner time. Pick your ideal meal. Oh, the spicy dish, for sure. Pick an animal to be your companion. Polar bear dog, a badger mole, a dragon, a flying bison. I mean, it's gotta be a flying bison. First off, it flies. Second off,
Appa's so cool. To win a fight, what approach do you take? Probably maybe Counter-Strike. Yeah, I think probably that one. I think from my answers, I'm going to get waterbending. Jacob, you're a waterbender. You're a waterbender. Compassionate and adaptable. You flow like a waterbender. Understanding the emotions of those around you, your intuition guides you. It helps navigate complex situations with grace. Embrace your waterbending abilities, fluidity, intuition, and empathy. What else is on this website? Explore. Okay, so yeah, they got the podcast with Dante and Janet about, I think they rewatched the show. Well, that's actually all that's on this website. I thought there'd be more. But that's kind of it. That's the end of this set. I really hope you enjoyed it. I put a lot of work into this. I'm against the wall right now, dude.
Enough of that!
Sorry, sir.
In my notes, I actually wrote this section as fuck if I know. So let's figure out what that is. Okay, I have two different websites for Kids' Choice Awards. One was for Kids' Choice Awards voting in Arabia, which I'm assuming is Saudi Arabia, but it just is NickelodeonArabia.com. So, sure. And then the other one is like a How Voting Works thing, but this one's for kca.nick.tv, which I don't know where that is, but it shows you how to vote at the KCA Awards. That's, no, the KC Awards. The Kids' Choice Awards. That's just how it'd be. And then I found two websites. These two I didn't even know what they were really, but apply-nickartist.smackly.io is like a Nickelodeon like artist job submission thing. And then I found the login page for it. So that's interesting. I don't know why I found that so easily. That was only like maybe 100 websites down in the search. It's like literally just where I think Nick artists log in. I think that's weird that I found that so easily. Or it's like I don't know what it is. I really don't know. I tried reading up on it and I couldn't find a whole lot about it. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me of what it is.
You might as well give up.
Hello and welcome to the Lost Website section, where I'm your host, me. And today we are going to look at some of Nickelodeon's lost websites. Okay, here we go. So the first website is Nicktropolis, which is an MMO made by, let me check. Oh yeah, Nick. It lasted from August 2006 to May 10th, 2010. And then it was renamed to The Club from 2010 to 2014. Okay, moving on. The next website is another MMO made by Hulu. Let me check again. Oh yeah, Nick. This one was named Monkey Quest, and it lasted from March 17th, 2011 to September 26th, 2014, which would have been my 12th birthday. So happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. And in this game, you played as a monkey that went from side to side. Okay, let's move on. This was essentially Nick's video hosting platform, and it was super fucking friendly to use for kids. And there's this one guy who worked on it who has a whole website all about it. You should check it out. Okay, let's move on. The next website is the iCarly website. This is a recreation of the show iCarly, but with the website iCarly from the show iCarly made by Nick, which was called iCarly. It got shut down because Dan Schneider touched some fucking kids. Fuck you, Dan. Let's move on. The last website is the Jimmy Neutron promo website from 2000 whatever. It was made to sell chalupas. Obviously that was a lie. It was used to promote the Jimmy Neutron movie. Thank you all so much for listening. I'm actually gonna throw you to the conclusion now. So let me just drop that right there. Hi. We ran out of budget, so I'm gonna do the next transition card. Oh shit, it's gonna be fucking backwards in the video. That guy was really fucking intense. But kinda cute. The conclusion paragraph was never really the strongest attribute I had in high school, so I decided not to do that. And instead, I'm gonna do a cozy fireside reading of an alternate ending to the SpongeBob episode titled Stuck in the Ringer. All while an epic and awesome tier list of every website we went through today is played behind me, made by me, for you, by me, for me. Enjoy! Hi children. Welcome to the Fireside Reading Corner. Today, we're going to be reading the fanfiction Stuck in the Ringer, Alternate Ending by Neverland, 852. Oh yeah, before we start, Neverlander 852 actually wanted to mention that they do not and will never own SpongeBob. Which, I mean, is kind of selling yourself short, but it probably won't happen. But one day, everyone at SpongeBob HQ could die. And then you'd have your way in. So, don't let your dreams be SpongeBob. Also, this fanfiction has a little bit of swearing, so you might want to keep the little ones away. Because they might actually start rebelling against a tyrannical empire and spawn a multimedia franchise. And we don't want that. Okay, now let's start. You know what? Sandals said angrily to SpongeBob. Your body isn't the problem. It's your heart. You deserve what you've gotten. Suddenly, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, and Sandy Cheeks appeared. And they were all mighty mad. You fucking shitheads, Squidward yelled. I guess I should do that in a Squidward voice, huh? You fucking shitheads, Squidward yelled. Sandals and the Bikini Bottomites were shocked. Excuse me? Said a flabbergasted Sandals. You heard, Squidward snapped. You lot are a bunch of bullshit shitheads. I don't know how to do a Sandy voice. Yeah, Sandy snapped. How dare you treat our friends so shamefully? Yeah, Mr. Krabs snapped. You lot are barred from me restaurant forever. Sandals and the other Bikini Bottomites gasped in horror. Looks like you shitheads got... Oh, shit. Wait, that's Squidward. Looks like you shitheads deserve what you've gotten, Squidward snapped. Then Sandy fired a huge missile at Sandals, and the shithead Bikini Bottomites sending them flying all the way to the trench from the 2004 SpongeBob SquarePants movie, where the hideous, disgusting monsters ate them. Damn. The they broke SpongeBob out of his ringer, and SpongeBob made amends with Patrick, and everyone lived happily ever after. Apart from Sandals and the other shithead Bikini Bottomites, because they've been savagely eaten to death. Thank you for coming to this fireside talk. Reading? I guess reading's a better word. Wasn't that just so wonderful and calm and peaceful? I guess one day I'll figure out who Sandals is. And I guess more importantly, his gang of Bikini Bottomites. I don't know who those are. To be honest, I think I was going to record this part in a different section, but to be honest, I'm not getting up from this chair. Thank you all so much for watching this far into the video. It means a lot. This video became way more of an undertaking than I thought it was going to be. As a video coming back to YouTube, I didn't expect it to be an hour and whatever minutes. I thought this was going to be like a 30-minute romp and just be like, okay, look it, I'm back. But this became way more than I thought, and I thank you for watching this far, if you did, unless you skipped ahead. And then, fuck you! I've got a few other things on the horizons. I have a few things recorded. I got a few ideas in me. Those should be out way quicker. I want to tell you guys something. I started this video in August of 2023. And, you know, right now when I'm recording this, it's June. It's June 2nd, 2024. So, again, I thank you for just making it this far. If you're my friends or me watching over it again, hi me! I just want to say thank you so much. But until next time, please don't look under your chairs. I didn't put anything under them. Okay, bye!
Well, I never got that it'd be so living dumb, but I'm on the way. And I always got that it'd be too baby grown, but I'm mute away. If you engine up your guy, it's morbid time. It's gonna take some risk to skibbity. But if your goon inside, he's a family guy. But he's an imposter among us, a Sigma. I'll always be grinning around in Ohio. So just bust it down.
And this is a recreation from the